Water.
Hi, okay, today I am going to show you how to unzip one of our WTF action files and how to install it in Photoshop. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to download your zip file from Etsy or our website or wherever you got our zip file from. And I have one right here. I have the heirloom collection, and we are going to load that into Photoshop. Okay, so to unzip a file, it's pretty straightforward. Most operating systems come with a file extractor utility. What you're viewing on is Windows. I'm going to show you how to do it on Windows, and I'm going to show you how to do it on Mac. So let's unzip it. Okay, fairly simple. Most of the time you can just double click on it and it will extract it automatically. But if by chance that's not working, you can right click and say extract all. It's going to ask you, where do you want to extract it? Yes, I'm just going to put it right next to it so it's easy. Okay, and there it is. And now I have a folder called heirloom, and it's got my how to install the action, the personal use file, and here is the actual action, the .atn file. The extension .atn is for Photoshop action files. Okay, now to do it on Mac, similarly, you can just click on it and it should extract it automatically. But if not, here's the zip file. You just right click on it and choose Open Archive Utility, and it will unzip it for you. Okay, now let's install the action in Photoshop. So there are two ways you can install an action. The first way is you just double click on it. If you double click on it, it's going to open up Photoshop, and it's going to look like nothing has happened. Now, but don't be fooled, your action is already installed. But however, if you have never installed an action in Photoshop before, your operating system is not going to know what to do with that .atn file. So it's going to say, what program do you want to open with? So then again, you just right click and you choose open with Adobe Photoshop. I'm not going to click it here because I just installed it. Let's go back to Photoshop, and then Photoshop will open like it just did for me. So now if you go to your little action icon, which is right here, if you can't find that, you can go to Windows, Actions, and that will open up. Okay, so now I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom. Oh, that was it right there. And there you see my heirloom file right here, WTF heirloom, and it is installed. Okay, great. I'm going to put this in the garbage can because I already have it installed. I'm going to show you how to install it from Photoshop. Okay, in this action panel, which is what this is called, go to these three little lines in the upper right-hand corner. This is your action panel settings. If you click it, you can say load actions. Now it's going to ask you, okay, what actions do you want to load? So you go to where you saved your action, that zip file that we unzipped. I went to WTF. Oh, it's a long one. Where am I? Products, actions, test, heirloom, and there's my .atm file. Boop. And it's going to, again, pop to the bottom of my action list. And there it is. Now, what do you do with this action list? I'm going to just quickly show you. If you already know what to do, you can turn it off right now. But let's install, or not install, let's open up a picture. Let's see, products, images. Oh, product images. I know I have one here somewhere. Let's open up Miss Kinley. Okay, and here we have a picture. Oops, an after picture, but that is fine. It'll still show you what to do. So now we have your image, and then you just choose what you want. I'm going to choose Fine Art Base 4 because that's one of my favorites. And you just hit this little run button down there, and it's going to do all the work for you. And there's before and after, and it's at 50%. You can change your opacity if you want. You could open it up and you can change the folders, or I'm sorry, the opacity of what's inside the folders. And there you go. And that will work with all of these. Okay, so I hope that helped. Enjoy our actions.